On first down, Tannehill. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On first down, it's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So first and 10 now from the 30. So here's Vick following the interception. Smith catches left side. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Is there no control there? All you gotta do is not
On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up fourth down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
Dot.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Derrick Henry there to make the grab. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. What good hands there defensively at second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Off the play fake, Vick. He'll buy some time right. This is Smith with a grab. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll throw again. Here's Vick.
And this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
All right, Jared, I'll be back. I have to go to the bathroom so bad.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. So that'll back him up 5. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
playing for me, Principal? Guys, my cat was sitting here the whole time and I didn't even know it. I wish I could show y'all him. He's so adorable. Don't mind my record. Oh, I lost. Oh, dang. It kicked me out.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
And he'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Now it's Tannehill.
Along the sideline, it's his man Henry making the catch.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jonnu Smith there to make the grab.
And the Raiders are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Tate to return.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Bradford now to throw on 1st down.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And he's able to get it back to the 33. And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Flush to his right.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Raiders are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Open, he just threw to Larry in triple coverage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. After the interception, here's Tannehill.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill steps away. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Yeah, we should have first down, but Derrick Henry, man. I need to get that Marshall Lynch. He's actually pretty decent catching.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick, rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Tannehill. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. feet. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cardinals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 20. A first carry now for Marshawn Lynch. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Murray. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Here's Murray. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
A give to Lynch from the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10. Running right on the option is Murray. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. We're scoreless after 1.
I'm running man blitz again.
Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. Murray and company going for it on 4th.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time.
Picked off near the 32. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Rolling to his left. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off.
on the
Able to
wrong
move,
dude.
evade,
Touchdown.
and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. He completes it to Henry. And he'll go out of bounds
That's
inside the 15-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A first down carry for Henry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
From the gun on third down, Tannehill. And he comes back with one complete.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Raiders. Jonnu Smith, a 9-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he brings it back to right around.
Hey, it's alright. Just lay back down. It's alright. It's alright, buddy.
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City.
Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
It's Craig, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Brady now to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football. But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Tannehill now to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Hester to return from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision could get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He finds his man, complete. It's Craig. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And to give this time to the tailback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Throwing now is Brady. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal. So it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Craig. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Danico Autry is in on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point good by Prater. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people...
Here's a diving catch right side. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Tannehill escaping the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And the Titans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to face a third down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On play action, now Brady. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there just before halftime. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half number 1. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Hallelujah, chat.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to...
A diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. A big-time play there for New Orleans. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Flush to his right. He'll take his shot for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Here's Tannehill.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down at the 10. There he goes right side. 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
This dude just plays weird. Like, dude, how is that even, how does he pick that? Dude, I've wanted a blue one in this so long, and I've never got one. I always get these. Alright, let's see if I can pull anything good. Oh, this could be good. He's probably not going for a lot. Yeah, I could get my coins back. And I'll just put them up for auction. I'm not gonna get my coins back all the way, but know what? Let's try and play some weekend league.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They go play action now. Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. That catch good for 5. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with
and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Marshawn Lynch punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Andre Johnson, 51 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
To throw again is Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Wilson's throw is taken in by Waddle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Wilson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Tannehill's throw there taken in by Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To throw is Tannehill. Flushed out right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Andre Johnson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Tannehill going to throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. It's Devin Wright, the linebacker. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finish off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go play action with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. They dump it off to Lynch. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. To throw again on second down. Wilson. Open man is Rashad. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. Throwing again here, Wilson. And he checks this one down to LT out of the backfield. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. Being chased out left. Touchdown! Darren Waller. A 20-yard touchdown. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead is now 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's Ben.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw complete there to Smith.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Here's Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Throwing again is Tannehill. Complete. Smith has it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. And a 3-time Pro Bowler Frank Wycheck with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Tannehill on first down. Rolling to his right. He's got his tight end, Frank Wycheck. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
from the red zone now, Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, Tannehill on the move to his left. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. McCann's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Returning it, Johnson.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
On 4th down, Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Play action. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Lynch. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Second down and goal. Wilson. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Darren Waller, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Wilson going to throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Now Tannehill. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Antrell Roll with a pick. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 33. They'll try and wind down some clock with Lynch. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory.
Oh, my goodness. I played a sweaty.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Percy Harvin now on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Throwing on first down is Brady. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. Flushed out right. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now left side on the swing pass. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Touchdown, Saints. Andre Johnson, 44 yards. And the Saints on just 2 plays have taken the lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Harvin. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for me. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And caught by Henry. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Tannehill now to throw. And this one complete to Smith. 7 yards to pick up there. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching to 5. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Back to throw, Tannehill. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, DeMarcus Ware. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 35 on second down, Brady. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield? We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Brady's throw there complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run for it with Lynch. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Marshawn Lynch taking it in from a yard out. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. Dancing to his left. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On second down, Lynch, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Forced out to his left. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again. 4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball is moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the first down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Brady. Eluding the pressure right.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Brady. Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
That's too big.
There to make the grab.
And Washington has taken the lead.
Oh, Jack, I'm sad.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together.
Where
He
did you
cannot
come
avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And they'll get him down here at the 23. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill escaping the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. Third and 2, Tannehill.
Goes right back to Smith again. And he is going to have a Saints first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Tannehill throwing again. And this is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They snap it to Tannehill. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarcus Ware.
No more of this. We're gonna play regular season. Dang, that dude finally sold it. Took him long enough. I'm just trying to get a good pull out of one of these pro fantasy packs because I need to get a good pull to be able to get some cards I want. This guy could go for something, maybe. Yeah, people still play Madden. Yes, I'm not really sure. Hey Siri, what teams has Sean Alexander played for? Washington Commanders. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's a good name, Washington.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon.
And we are underway from Kansas City. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. On first down, Tannehill. He's got Smith here. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing again on second down. Tannehill eluding the pressure right.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him, and that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
And the Saints are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
On first down, Brady.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Andre Johnson, 34 yards.
And the Saints lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
If you guys could you like and subscribe?
McCann now for the extra point.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Bud Dupree coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he'll look downfield for Waller. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. Get it, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
This is why I don't think
I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Tannehill. Buying time to his left. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. McCann for the point after. And it is now 21-0.
Thank you for everything. Please like, sub,
The
comment.
kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. With it is Brown. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. That was one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way. And able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done. And for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Andre Johnson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off near his own 4.
No. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't. Oh, my God. I got my demon tail that's becoming very squeaky. Rorse kan your seed by tirantar di die rasa rai. Oh, excuse me. Chad, if I win this game, I'm probably going to end stream and go do some stuff. If I lose, then we're going to keep playing. I might go back to sleep. I might call my friends, even though they're still at school until like 10:51 or something like that. Oh, Tyreek Hill.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from Arrowhead.
Let me take this back.
Here comes Johnson on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
And this one incomplete. A 50-50 ball in the end, nearly intercepted. And now it's 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
No way, guys.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense.
All right, chat, we're leaving. All right, chat, peace out. I'll probably stream later. Once it hits 2 hours, I will end stream. Have a good day. And stay safe.